everyone, and welcome to IoT Marketing Live. I'm Tiffany Nielsen, and with me is the CEO and founder of IoT Marketing, Johannes Beekman. How are you doing today, Johannes?
I'm doing great, Tiffany. Another month, another IoT Marketing Live. How are you?
Fantastic. And today we're going to cover several exciting topics, including the acquisition of Sequans Communications, strategic alternatives for US Cellular, NASA's new innovative battery packs, T-Mobile's network slicing beta, Twitter's name change to X, and the Summit of Things update, as well as a free memory training webinar. So, to get things started, our first story is from RCR Wireless, as Japanese semiconductor manufacturer Renesas Electronics has agreed to a deal to buy France based cellular IoT chipmaker Sequans Communications for $249 million. And the deal is expected to close by the first quarter of next year, in 2024. Subject to its formal approval by the French's Firms Works Council, the subsequently by local tax and regulatory authorities. The $249 million valuation covers all stock held by its shareholders, including US based equity shares. It includes net debt. Renesas will integrate Sequan Cellular IoT products and intellectual property into its lineup of microcontrollers, microprocessors, and analog and mixed signal front ends. According to a statement, the acquisition will allow Renesas to immediately expand its reach to the wide area network market space, encompassing a broad range of data rates. It will also enhance Renesas's already rich portfolio of personal area and local area network connectivity products. The proposed acquisition is the latest in a Renesas buying spree, which includes UK based power management and industrial IoT specialist Dialog, Israeli enterprise Wi Fi chipset and software provider Seleno, and Austrian near field comms chipmaker Panthronics. What are your thoughts on this acquisition, Johannes?
Well, the Renaissance actually is rebalancing its entire division. And so let me highlight the bigger picture here, Tiffany. So over the past 13 years, Renaissance Electronics Corporation has executed several divestments and investments that have significantly changed the semiconductor business. So divestments included shedding peripheral businesses and non-core assets, enabling Renesas to center the efforts on core strengths like you mentioned them, microcontrollers, automotive electronics, and industrial applications, thus enhancing its operational efficiency. Concurrently, Renesas pursued substantial investments for technological innovation and market diversification with a focus on advanced semiconductor R&D. This entailed allocating resources to cutting-edge semiconductor process technology, ensuring Zenus's continued leadership in addressing complex demands for high-performance silicon solutions. The automotive sector became a prime investment target, driven by escalating demand for advanced electronic systems in vehicles. Renesas' acquisitions of Intersil, which is prior to the news article that you mentioned, integrated device technology, augmented the company's automotive electronics, power management, and advanced analog and mixed signal technology portfolio. These investments aligned with trends towards autonomous driving and electronic vehicles are positioning Renesas as a key player in the automotive semiconductor innovation market. Renesas also realized emerging paradigms like the Internet of Things and edge computing, investing in solutions for seamless integration of embedded intelligence and connectivity. This included enhancing microcontroller architectures, real time operating systems, and software platforms tailored for IoT applications. In recent years, Renesas has extended its investments to sustainable technologies, exemplified by the acquisition of, you mentioned it, Dialog Semiconductor PLC. This move harnessed Dialog's expertise in low power solutions and battery management systems, advancing Renesas' capacity to create energy efficient semiconductor solutions and contribute to an eco friendly technological landscape. In summary, Renesas Electronics Corporation's divestments and investments have positioned it as a significant force in the semiconductor innovation market, and strategic divestments streamlined its focus, while investments in semiconductor technology, automotive industry, electronics, IoT, ecosystems, and sustainability strengthened its position in the industry, preparing it to navigate intricate technological changes.
Thanks, Johannes. And another story we would like to highlight is also about mergers and acquisitions, as US Cellular and its parent company, Telephone and Data Systems, are exploring strategic alternatives for the largest US cellular provider. The news sent the company's stock soaring, with US Cellular up nearly 90% in midday trading. The company said that they would be exploring a range of strategic alternatives. According to RCR Wireless, US Cellular has 4.7 million retail connections in 21 states and about 4,600 full and part time employees. It is the fifth largest US cellular service provider after Dish Wireless, and it's the longest surviving mid sized facilities based mobile network operator in the US. US Cellular's numbers were generally down compared to the same period last year, a trend that the company has struggled to reverse. But what are your thoughts on this story, Johannes?
Well, Tiffany, strategic alternatives is a loaded term, and if I look at this from the stock market, the stock price of US Cellular has been on a downward trend since the beginning of the year, while the S&P 500 has been relatively flat, as we all know. As of August 21, 2023, USM is down 20%, while the S&P is basically flat. So the stock is underperforming the market this year, and there are a few reasons for that, why US Cellular might be underperforming. First, the company is facing increasing competition from the larger wireless carriers such as AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. And second, US Cellular is focused on and that's where their market is based. US Cellular is focused on the rural areas where there are, which are in general less profitable than urban areas. Third, the company has been investing heavily, like its competitors, in 5G networks, which of course is a drag on earnings in the near term. So the company is not doing bad. I mean, it's generating money, but and for the first half of 23, the earnings per share were 20 cents per share, which is lower than expected, but still decent. But in general, the company is in a tough spot.
Thanks, Johannes. And our next story is from NASA, as NASA researchers are making progress with developing an innovative battery pack that is lighter, safer, and performs better than batteries commonly used in vehicles and large electronics today. These efforts are part of NASA's commitment to sustainable aviation, which seeks to improve battery technology through investigating the use of solid state batteries for aviation applications such as electric propelled aircraft and advanced air mobility. Unlike industry standard lithium ion batteries, solid state batteries do not contain liquids, which can cause detrimental conditions such as overheating, fire, and loss of charge over time. Issues that may sound familiar to anyone who uses large electronics. Now, after a few years of successful work by NASA activity called the Solid State Architecture Batteries for Enhanced Rechargeability and Safety, or SABRES, the research has generated substantial interest from the government, industry, and academia. Johannes, what are your thoughts on this breakthrough?
Well, first of all, this is why we like NASA, because over the years, over the decades, NASA has always developed and researched and came up with breakthrough solutions. So the SABRES program addresses a pressing challenge in the realm of space exploration and also in aircraft. Uh, excuse me. The SABRES program addresses a pressing challenge in the realm of space exploration and beyond, Tiffany. Current battery technologies often fall short in providing the necessary power and endurance required for extended space missions, which can inhibit the exploration of distant celestial bodies and the sustained operation of advanced spacecraft. In the solution that NASA has been pioneering aims to revolutionize battery efficiency and safety by utilizing solid state technology that enhances energy density, lifespan, and thermal stability. Sabres has experimented with innovative new materials yet to be used in batteries. The most promising solution is a solid state sulfur selenium battery that is cool to the touch and doesn't catch fire. According to NASA, it has a slimmer profile than lithium ion batteries and has a better energy storage. It can take a beating and still operate, often in less than ideal conditions, according to a NASA spokesperson. Selenium is one of the key materials, is often produced as a byproduct of copper, lead, and zinc mining, and sulfur, of course, is a byproduct of oil refining. One of the goals of the Sabres project was to use elements that have never been combined before to form a battery. For instance, a NASA developed component called holy graphene, pun intended, but it is called holy because of the holes in the surface to allow air to pass through, has a very high level of electrical conductivity, it's ultra lightweight and environmentally friendly. So with these three components, selenium, sulfur, and graphene, NASA basically built a new battery. The potential application of sabers span beyond space exploration, promising to impact various industries on Earth, including electric vehicles, renewable energy storage, and portable electronics. By addressing the limitations of traditional battery systems, Sabres opens doors to new possibilities in both space exploration and terrestrial technological advancements.
Thanks, Johannes. And T-Mobile US launched the launch of a network slicing beta for developers based on application type with the aim of bringing new video calling applications. Network slicing is enabled by the 5G standalone architecture, and T-Mobile US said that it can deliver optimal network performance characteristics based on a use case's requirements. RCR Wireless reports with a customized network slice, developers can sign up to test video calling applications that require consistent uplink and downlink speeds, along with lower latency and increased reliability, according to T-Mobile US. The company said that Dialpad, Google, WebEx by Cisco, and Zoom are already participating in the beta phase. T-Mobile also said it plans to expand the network slicing beta to additional application types and use cases in the future. What are your thoughts on T-Mobile's new network slicing beta, Johannes?
Well, Tiffany, you did a great job covering T-Mobile's beta. So let me highlight the potential advantages of network slicing using 5G networks. So why do we need or why do we want to have network slicing? So first of all, the customization aspect of it. So network slices can be tailored to meet the specific needs of various applications, services, or user groups. Each slice can have its own set of optimized parameters such as bandwidth, latency, or capacity. Second reason is efficiency. Instead of a one size fits all approach, network slicing allocates resources based on specific needs, ensuring optimal use of available resources and minimizing waste. Then, number three, flexibility. Operators can dynamically adjust, create, or decommission slices based on real time demand, allowing for a responsive and agile network. The fourth reason is improved QoS or quality of service. By tailoring each slice to the needs of a specific services, it ensures that the desired level of performance, reliability, and latency is achieved. Enhanced security is another reason why network slicing is so important. Each slice can have its own security protocols, offering a more compartmentalized and robust approach to network threats. Of course, we all do this for the money. So revenue generation, network operators can introduce new services quickly, targeting specific market segments and charging based on the quality and nature of services provided. Then isolation. Failures or issues in one slice won't necessarily affect the performance or operation of other slices. This ensures, this ensures uninterrupted services for critical applications. And then we have support for diverse use cases, from low latency applications like autonomous vehicles and real time gaming to high bandwidth requirements like 4K video streaming. Network slicing can cater to a wide range of demands. And then we have scalability. As the number of connected devices and services grows, and it is growing rapidly, especially with the Internet of Things, network slicing can scale and keep scaling to manage these connections effectively. And then future ready, as new technologies and requirements emerge, network slices can be adapted or new slices can be created to accommodate these changes without overhauling the entire network. In summary, network slicing offers a flexible, efficient, and customizable approach to network management, ensuring that diverse and evolving demands are met with an optimal performance and reliability.
Thanks, Johannes. And our last story highlights that Elon Musk has officially renamed and rebranded Twitter to X. As the text based platform has fully transitioned to its new name X, this story comes to us from Maverick, stating that this is yet another step in a long term plan to transform the brand into an app that the new CEO, Linda Yasserino, says does everything, with a similar strategy to China's WeChat. Musk also commented that the name change made sense to reflect X's content evolution, which is now a far cry from its original 140 character limit. Musk has already changed Twitter's corporate name to X Corp in April 2023. While the latest change is not exactly a surprise, plenty of X users have been vocal in criticizing both the rebrand and Musk's litany of transformations. These include, but are not limited to, eliminating safety precautions in favor of radical free speech while banning anyone who personally offends him, plus installing subscription tiers that limit the number of tweets a user can read. I had no idea it limits the number of tweets a user can read. Since the official Musk takeover in October 2022, Twitter, now X's survival, is hinged on advertisers. Ironically, this is the top group that seems to have been most alienated by the change in leadership, with more than half of the X, then Twitter's top 1,000 advertisers, ditching their strategies earlier this year. Now the race is on to get advertisers back in the X game. But are brands willing to rejoin, even amid talks of hate speech rising while X insists it's overblown? According to Pew Research Center, 25% of users say that they are unlikely to stick around. With that in mind, brands may not see the point. Wow. Well, what are your thoughts on this news, Johannes?
Well, X, formerly known as Twitter, is in the news every day, Tiffany. And just last week, Elon Musk tweeted on X, "We may fail, as so many have predicted." And as you mentioned, we've observed mass layoffs. By the way, the first department that Elon Musk closed. We may fail, as so many have predicted. We've observed mass layoffs. And by the way, the first department that Elon Musk closed was the advertising department. So, how he's going to get the advertisers back is still a puzzle for me. Advertisers have departed en masse. Public disputes between Musk and, well, former employees, but also other people on the X platform, and other significant cost-saving measures. We hear about them every day. So X, which now operates with around 20% of the staff it had before Musk's takeover, has, as you can expect, experienced numerous service outages and glitches in the past few months. The most recent incident on X, formerly known as Twitter, occurred this past weekend when users of X reported that images and links shared prior to 2014 were disappearing from the platform. Among the vanished posts was Ellen DeGeneres' famous Oscar selfie. By the way, the note from today, or the tweet from today, was that it all has been back. That the old tweets are still there, but well, it comes and goes. So to conclude, Musk's statement might very well become a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Thanks, Johannes. And thank you for joining us for this edition of IoT Marketing Live. As we wrap things up, we would like to remind you to get your tickets now to attend the Summit of Things this October. This 3-day virtual event will feature dozens of high caliber speakers from around the world, and we still have some opportunities available for speaking, sponsoring, advertising, and becoming a media partner. So contact us to learn more about how you can get involved, and be sure to get your tickets now to attend. Anything you would like to say about the summit, Johannes?
I would like to mention that we had a very strong summit of things, and something last year. We had a very strong Green Think Summit early this year, Tiffany. The some upcoming summit builds on the strength of both of these summits. So as you mentioned, we already have a very strong international speaker lineup, which includes, just to name a few, Prescia Caraway from Walmart, Jeff Winter from Hitachi Solutions, Rob Vanderberry from Thales, Chris Whittaker from Telaris, and Matt Samuelson from Triodos, and of course the one and only Steve Brummer, just to name a few of the speakers. This is an event that you cannot afford to miss.
Thanks, Johannes. So if you're looking to learn more about IoT, AI, green things, we have some great topics, great speakers. Be sure to get your ticket now to attend. And we also have a 1 hour instant memory training webinar coming up on Thursday, August 31st at 11 a.m. Pacific time, featuring Chester Santos, the International Man of Memory, who has left an impression on all corners of the earth with his unique ability to not only demonstrate extraordinary feats of the mind, but also educate others to do the same. This U.S. memory champion is widely regarded to be the world's leading memory skills expert. Through his entertaining and educational television and movie appearances, professional seminars, and best selling books, Chester has helped millions of people around the world to realize the benefits of an improved memory and a sharper mind. And you can get those things too. Everyone could use improved memory and a sharper mind. So be sure to join us on August 31st, and you can register now free to attend at iotmktg.com. And we also offer end-to-end marketing, PR, and production services. If you're looking for everything from a blog, white paper, any kind of content, graphic design done, maybe you need a podcast or some help with a webinar of your own, we're happy to help you out. So be sure to reach out to us, and you can contact us now to learn more. Also at iotmktg.com. You can also read our blog. We've got great articles in there filled with lots of interesting information. Any final thoughts, Johannes, as we wrap things up?
Well, I would say to our audience, stay tuned for the latest news, for the latest trends, technology trends, business trends, because we are living in a rapidly changing world, and IoT marketing, industry insights webinars always showcases the new cutting edge technology in our newscasts, webinars, blogs, and summits. So let us know how we can help you.
All right. Thanks, Johannes, and thank you for tuning in. And we will see you again next time on IoT Marketing Live. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. Have a great day.
Bye bye.